Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Jujutsu Kaisen Season 4. Season 2, Episode 4. I'm a sad boy. Obviously we know Gojo lives, but I don't know that Riko is living through what she experienced because she got shot in the damn head, so anime bullshit if she lives, but I also apologize for calling her Rika. For some reason I wrote down Rika when she was first introduced, and I've been calling her that ever since. I know it is Riko. I saw it in the last episode, and I was like, and then now I saw I saw her name in my notes when I was skimming my notes here, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to change that in my notes, or else I'm gonna read that every week and keep calling her Rika. But yeah, Riko is her name, Riko Amane. So thank you, thank you. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, Gojo is all messed up. He was like run through with a blade, looked like stabbed in the throat, I thought. But maybe it like, I don't know. But then like cut all the way down his chest. How he lived through this, I have no idea. That definitely looked like a kill wound to me. But obviously he's alive in the future, so. But Riko, on the other hand, shot in the head, and now we have a fight between Fushiguro and Geto about to pop off. He is pissed. I don't know. There's something like if Gojo couldn't win, maybe we'll see something crazy from Geto. But for some reason, like, I feel like summoning spirits or not spirits, but like curses that they already defeat so easily. Obviously I know there's like more powerful ones, and maybe him controlling them gives them more power, but it just doesn't feel like something that would be like that scary to someone like Fushiguro. So we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it, kind of. I'm sad she's gone, guys. It was such a wholesome episode and everything, and I was happy for her to be like, I want to live, and then she gets shot in the head. Fuck, man. Alright, we're starting here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. I don't want to see it again! God damn it. That shot, too, just the camera falling over with her. God, fuck me, dude. This guy is the worst. I wonder how Megumi would feel if he knew that his dad was like this. Killed some poor innocent girl. Oh shit, okay. Nice block. Nope. Did he take that one down? Just unfazed. Alright, here we go. How dost thou live, Gojo? Premature death. I'll say. This poor girl! She just wanted to live and exist. She just wanted to be a kid, go to the beach more, experience the things she never experienced. God damn it. The crazy thing is if they were giving her the choice and she wasn't going to become the vessel, there was no reason to kill her, right? Their whole reason was they wanted, like, that group that hired Fushiguro wanted Tengen to become this alternate being, right? Hmm. Shit, he's over there. God damn it. Right, yeah, that's what I was just thinking about. Ugh. Gross. That is nasty. He's calling Six Eyes is the is Gojo's ability, right? Is or at least he's that's who he refers to him as. Obviously I know Gojo calls it Limitless, but he's like a descendant of Six Eyes or something like they said. I don't know. Damn. She might have lived. Alright, hey, this one's still alive, okay. He's got himself a weapon now. Sorry guys, I keep clearing my throat. I'm not sure why my throat is irritating me tonight. I apologize. Oh shit. Alright, Geto. Goddamn. Let's go animation, baby. Well. Damn. Oh, the two parts just falling. God. Whoa. Is this Tengen? Or is this, oh, is this a... Ugh! Oh shit! Oh my god! It's a simple domain, but things in a domain are like guaranteed to hit, right? Oh, he's absorbing. I didn't think about that. Can't get any more weapons if he absorbs it. Although, could this hurt him? I'm a little... yeah. some kind of protection to stop him from doing it. Oh shit. Damn. How deep are those cuts? And they finally landed. Okay, well, guess that answered that question. Ah. So if he killed him... Jesus. Hmm. Blessing. He thought of blessing and then thought of his son, huh? Hmm. Interesting. Jeez. Well, seems like tipping. Okay, that was kind of funny. I hate you still, Fushiguro. Ah. Damn. Alright. Oh shit! Yep. I figured he was alive. Damn. What? Oh shit. Ah. Well, damn. He's blabbing on and on. Oh shit. Well, shit. Is he gonna take him to Limitless? Goddamn, Gojo. You crazy. That's the blade that disables his ability, right? Damn. Red. Alright. Oh shit. He's stretching. Oh, he's checking his body. Hmm. What if he combines the two? Does he know how to do that yet? Or domain expansion, one of the two. Something's off. You should trust your instincts, my guy. Is it just a chain? Oh, it has a blade. It's just that same blade, he just keeping his distance. Well. He's high as fuck. So does, like, discovering this... I don't know. Does the act of using reversed curse technique make you high? Or is it, like, the discovery of a new ability? Or... Hmm. Limitless. I feel it coming. This is... seems limitlessy, I feel like. Oh, never mind. It is the... Damn it! Purple. This is what he used against, like, at the end of season... Or towards the end of season, 1. Hmm. Okay, so in a way, he is a lot like. Damn! Shit, dude. He got messed up. Yeah, there's no, there's nothing there, buddy. Hmm. Your son? Oh, shit. Huh. Is that like a one last regret kind of thing? Like, maybe you can. Like, I wonder if he wanted him to stop that sale. Damn, look at his arm on the ground. That is crazy. But he's a lot like Maki, right? Well, damn. That was such a fast episode. Holy crap. Well, shit. It's really dark if you think about the idea that Gojo killed Megumi's dad, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. With the level of their power, I guess it would be very difficult to take someone like Fushiguro, like, captive, right? To beat him without killing him, right? That power that Gojo just used is not one that can be like, alright, I'll hold back a little bit and just knock him out, you know? It seems like a power that just pierces anything. So it's like how do you possibly hold that back unless he could have like directed it to take out a leg or like both legs or something and then just like, you know, his dad would have been alive but in a wheelchair kind of thing. I don't know. It's maybe there were options and Gojo was just like too high to deal with it, but I wonder, like, Megumi doesn't like his. Oh, okay, we have after credits. Ah. Oh, this thing's cut too. Ugh. Gross. So does he know yet that Gojo won and is alive? What? What? What is happening? Oh. Is this the religious group? Okay. so creepy, all the people clapping at them. Shit, man. Damn. Ghetto's the one that stops him. Ah, the color differential. Wow. Hmm. All right. That is it for episode 4, guys. Damn. That was a very interesting after credit scene between, someone who in season 1 is a villain here stopping our season 1, like, not protagonist, but, our season 1 good guy, the one that, seems to be the embodiment of good and helpful, and the one that doesn't want to kill the higher ups because he wants to, instead he wants to train the kids that are growing up to think differently than the higher ups rather than just murder everyone, is here wanting to murder everyone. He got this high from, now I'm not sure whether it was the discovery of a new power that gave him this high, the act of healing gives you this high, I don't know, but whatever it was, it gave him this high of, like, not caring about anything at the moment. And luckily Geto was there, because it's possible that Gojo would have just murdered everyone there. And like Geto said, they're all just like baseline believers who probably don't even know anything about Jujutsu sorcery, because he said, like, they probably don't know anything about our world, and Gojo potentially could have just killed them all. So it's obviously it seems like Gojo will eventually come down from this and become the person that we know, but certainly interesting. Now, earlier on in the episode, we had Fushiguro think about his son, mention blessing, and then mentioned his son. That's like, he said, like, blessing, and then, like, oh yeah, that's right, I named him Megumi. So, like, I feel like there's more to learn. Now, obviously, Fushiguro's dead, but we could potentially learn more from people who knew him. I wonder if there was something, because I thought he was maybe just screwing with, like, the guy when the guy was like, oh, how's your son? And he's like, huh? Or no, he said, like, how's Megumi? And the guy was, and Fushiguro was like, who's that? I thought he was just screwing with him, like, but here at the end, the way he thought about it, it was almost like he's like, oh yeah, I named him Megumi. So is there something to do with Fushiguro's heavenly pact that we don't know about yet that messed with his memory? Did he become such a bad father because his heavenly pact messed with his memory and he couldn't even remember that he was a father? Could that be a thing? Could he have sold off Megumi without realizing what he was doing? Right? I don't know. Because he also said 3 or 4 years from now, he's going to be sold off. So is this something that Fushiguro set up, like, in the first place, like, initially? It was also said that his father, like, ran away with his stepsister's mom, right? So it's like, did that really happen? Because, I mean, I guess at this point, Megumi must have known the stepsister, and then the parents ran off, right? And then Fushiguro did all this? Because it seems like it seems like Megumi knew about that whole situation, unless he was only told about it. But no, he knew his sister, or stepsister. I don't know. It's I feel like there's definitely more to unpack with Fushiguro and all of that, right? So we'll have to see. And you know, that whole thing about blessing and saying his name, like, is it possible that somehow by naming him Megumi, he somehow passed the heavenly pact down to his son? Is it possible for someone to have a heavenly pact? I mean, I guess technically, doesn't the Mekamaru, didn't they call that a heavenly pact that allows him to like remote control stuff from such a great distance? I think they called that a heavenly pact, but they said it was like different than, obviously different kind of heavenly pact than what Maki had. I think they said that in season 1. So that means someone that does have, because so far, really, Maki is the main Heavenly Pact user we see who doesn't have cursed energy. So I was thinking, are people that have Heavenly Pact, do they have, is like the stipulation that they can't have cursed energy in order to have a Heavenly Pact? But I don't think that's the case because Mekamaru exists, right? So that leads me to believe, like, is it possible that somehow Megumi could inherit his father's Heavenly Pact? I don't know. And that would give him, like, you know, if we're talking about character scaling, you know, that would give him another level if he had that physical prowess that his dad had and he had his, you know, cursed energy. What kind of power could he possess? But I don't know. It's just a theory. I'm not sure, or it means something else that I'm just not thinking of. But Fushiguro didn't kill Geto on purpose, and I like the explanation because sometimes shows just don't kill people, and I'm like, well, why wouldn't you, right? Like, you're obviously kind of like a ruthless killing machine, so why would you not kill someone? And I need a good reason why, and sometimes I don't get that in shows. But in this one, he did have a good reason. It was that Geto had all these cursed spirits, like, stored within him, right? And he wasn't sure whether or not killing Geto would release them all, and he didn't want to have to deal with a whole swarm of cursed, you know, cursed spirits right now. Like, he had enough going on. So I like the reason for letting Geto live. But yeah, that was pretty crazy, that ending. I mean, obviously I knew Gojo was alive. I figured something was gonna happen. Like, I kind of wondered if Fushiguro was gonna die either to Geto or to someone else, because, like, I mean, I don't know. I guess all we knew, I don't know why I thought that, because all we really knew was that he ran off. But for some reason, I got that vibe of, like, if one of these characters kills Megumi's dad, that could really, like, drive some storytelling for our present day characters. If that lesson was to be learned, right? Or not lesson, but if that news was to be learned, if someone knows that Gojo is the one that killed him, if someone just spouts that off, what's Megumi gonna think of Gojo after that? And will Gojo explain himself, and how will he do that? Is certainly interesting. I'm curious. But I'm sure it'll come to light at some point. But yeah, I mean, hell, the growth that Gojo gained by this near-death experience, right? He got stabbed in the throat and just gave up on, you know, defending and everything and blocking. He just took it because he knew he couldn't dodge it, I'm guessing, and just focused everything he had on reverse curse technique in order to heal himself, something he's never done before. So in that moment of near-death experience, he developed, or not developed because other people know how to do it, but he figured out how to do it himself, right? I like the explanation. Sometimes the explanations are a little bit, like, confusing to me. Like, obviously I understand taking, like, negative energy and combining it to be a positive, and he even said, like, sounds simple, right? But it's not. Like, to actually execute it, it's not simple. But then going into his limitless power of, like, obviously I understand that, like, his just normal limitless ability is to repel the things that get close to him, right? And then Blue kind of reverses that and sucks everything in. And And then Red, I don't remember exactly how they described Red. Unless Red was the repelling. Either way, but then he merged the two. And I guess we still don't know fully, like, because obviously Fushiguro didn't know that even existed, right? So we still don't know exactly what merging red and blue does other than seeing the damage that it causes. So, but I'm sure you could extrapolate. Like, if I went back through, I'm not gonna, but if I went back through and rewatched that scene and really, like, okay, red does exactly this and blue does exactly this, so what could combining the two do? I could probably figure it out, but, I mean, I don't think I really need to go into that level of depth. But my point is, with the growth, he also, not just learning reverse curse technique in the heat of the moment, also a technique that he barely had working before was red, right? That was the one that we saw him, like, try a few episodes ago, and it, like, sputtered out, and he's like, I guess I'm not quite good enough at it yet. So he was able to use this newfound enlightenment to, like, execute it, seemingly. So, but, and then on top of that, to then merge the two, and he said, like, between the Gojo clan, not even many members of the Gojo clan know about what he did with Purple. So, to me, that means that some people do know about it. Does that mean he knew it existed before he ever did it? Or did he, like, was that just bad translation? Is he the one that developed Purple? Or is it something where other people have done it before in his family line, just it's not widely talked about or known because the average, like, family member isn't skilled enough, right? Interesting. But yeah, crazy episode. And then obviously to talk a little bit more about that ending with Geto being the one to stop Gojo, and I liked the shot with the red behind Gojo, which is obviously like the evil kind of color, and then the blue behind Geto. It's just really interesting that Geto ends up becoming the evil one and Gojo ends up becoming the good one. It's like seeing those those roles swapped here is such an interesting dynamic for what we know of like the present time, and it really makes me curious what happens to Geto. Like what causes him to go over that edge, right? Is it something similar to what caused Gojo to go over the edge, except Geto wasn't able to come back from it? I don't know, but also props to the show. Like, obviously we all knew Gojo wasn't dead because we watched season 1, but like, props to the show for seemingly really killing Amanai Riko. I really thought it, like, I was really worried they were gonna do something where it was like, oh no, she's still alive, like, you know, Gojo's just gonna go do some funky magic on her and she lives. But I was really worried that was gonna be the case. And like, when you eliminate death as a possibility in a show, it makes it difficult to believe that any character will ever die, right? And it's like, when you start doing that, it can really skew your enjoyment of a show for like an immediate reaction. There's a lot of shows that I had a hard time with, like Fairy Tail. I never really thought any character was gonna die because the amount of times they near death the character or made you think they were dead and then they just popped up later and they were like, oh yeah, I just got sucked into another dimension or something like that. It's like, there was like 50 deaths in that show over the course of the show and no one actually died. So it's like, I mean, I'm sure characters died, like bad guys and stuff, in some of the situations, but at least for like our heroes, when it was like, oh no, this person's gonna die, and it's like, no, they're not. And that was my reaction to it. I was like, no, they're not. They're fine. And it sucks that a show does that because it really just ruins the tension when they show it again, you know. So next time a character is being threatened of dying, obviously there's something to say about plot armor in the main cast. Like, I'm sure Itadori and I'm sure Gojo. I mean, maybe Gojo eventually could die, but obviously not in the flashback. But like in the present time, when our characters get strong enough, it could be like a growth opportunity to kill the mentor. That is a possibility, but I don't imagine with how iconic of a character he is and how many people like swoon over him. I don't know. I don't imagine he's gonna die too soon. But my point is, for any side characters, like after seeing what happened to Rico, I truly believe that, you know, I'm actually going to be really worried for any characters that get introduced. I mean, I look at season 1. I should have known, because season 1 we had Junpei, right, who died, and they even teased us with like shots of him in the opening being in like a Jujutsu High outfit and being with the crew and everything, and it's like, well, damn, I thought he was gonna like join the crew and everything, and then they debated us and he died. So it's nothing new seeing someone like an extra character that's brought in die in the show. So I'm just glad they're sticking with that like idea, and it's not, you know, like I said, I just hate when they bullshit people for drama. They're like, oh, she's shot in the head. Oh, next episode she's fine. You know, so good on you, show. But also, fuck you, show, because I feel bad for Rico. She was just a kid who wanted to live and everything, and just experience life and all these things, and this bastard, these religious people, just, you know, murdering people because they want to keep their religious group in order or whatever. So, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. Crazy episode, good shit. I enjoyed it. It was wild. I'm looking forward to seeing how Gojo acts like from here on out. Like, does he come down from what it is and like thanks Geto for like stopping him from continuing the murder spree? But yeah, we'll have to see. Hit that subscribe button if you guys enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want more content from me. The link is in the description below. You get 2 episodes ahead of time right now through the early access tier. There's also extra shows through the Patreon show tier. Check that out if you're interested. And also, I have a Twitter where I announce things just when episodes release and random other stuff. So check that out if you're interested. All the links will be in the description, as I said, or popping up on the screen. And I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.